What's up, everybody? It's your host Kurt Dragoon, and in today's video I want to look at shattered Gobolaloon versus cold-blooded Gobolaloon. And not necessarily versus, but let's just do a comparison of the two. Let's look at the bases that you can attack with them, and let's go from there, because there's obviously a reason why we do the certain attacks we do on a certain bases. And a couple of these attacks are mine, and I can tell you exactly why I did what I did. So right here, as you can see, I've got a shattered Gobolaloon, and there's bowlers in the CC, so that's how I know that it's Gobolaloon. But right away, when I seen this base, I seen this AD and this AD. And so I knew that if I got into this compartment with the wizard tower, that I could take both of those ADs out. So I'm going to anchor a golem on this cannon, and I'm going to anchor one around here, and I'm going to funnel. I'm going to jump into this compartment. I'm not going to play around with wall breakers with a wizard tower. The splash damage could mess that up, so I did not want to do that. I didn't want to risk it. So I just wanted to go into this prepared to get into that box, because once I rage those bowlers in that kill squad, tanking with those two golems, I knew that all I had to do was loon this back in. Because if you look at it, I'm basically from this wizard tower to this archer tower, my kill squad is going to cut that base off right there, and then I'm just going to loon it across. So let's take a look at the attack. And as you can see, there's my tanking right there. My wizards are going to take the funnel and make it. Now that troll Tesla popped up and surprised me, and I was a little concerned about it. And there's another Tesla, so I was like, holy smokes! And there's the CC on me already. So it pulled my royals a little bit to the side. So I went ahead and raised them. My king ends up blowing the funnel, but I was able to get these bowlers in. And if I'm not mistaken, I think, no, I did not utilize the heal. That's right. I decided the last minute the queen was going to get that AD, and I could save the heal for my balloons. But I did not get up in the base as much as I thought with my initial assessment of the base. So I didn't cut it off quite as well. So here comes my balloon. I'm coming in, and I'm just going to run it down this base. And I'm going to use that heal to just kind of work my balloons through. Especially right here where all the wizard towers are. That sweeper is down, so now I don't have to deal with that pesky sweeper. And guys, you can see this base is a wrap. My queen is still up. She's putting in work right now, and I was very happy about that. But if you spit on her right now, she is dead. So I'm going to speed it up because this is a wrap. Now, unfortunately, that troll Tesla almost cost me on time. Did not know that was there. This was a fresh hit, and this was a Marianas Trench base. It's a tough base. These guys had some great bases. We both teams struggled on each other's bases. It was great. But now we're going to take a look at a cold-blooded Gobolaloon that I done next. All right, and here's a cold-blooded Gobolaloon right here that I done against house arrest, and we'll look at this base, and I'll tell you why I did this. So right here, against this base, I knew that I could get this one AD, I could get the heroes, I could get the CC, and I knew that jump spell I could drop on this archer tower, and that would get me into this compartment with the cannon and AD. I could target this X-bow as well. I knew that if I tried to go in up here and come in between here, like on the king's pedestal area, that wasn't going to get me what I needed, and that was a harder funnel. So right over here I chose this camp. This camp is going to cut off the funnel for me here, so I only needed a golem. And see, this archer tower, I could use either a baby drag or some couple of wizards or whatever to cut off one of these, to cut that funnel off on that side, and then a jump spell would put me nicely into the base. So I did not need two golems to tank this attack, because my targeting was only this one AD, the queen, and the CC. That's why I used cold-blooded. Now, let's take a look at the attack. I needed those 3 hounds, though. I needed those to get me through. So there is my golem, and I put him kind of strategically in the center so that everything could funnel. And when that elixir pump got cut, that was the funnel, and there I started dropping my heroes and my bowlers. And never fails. One bowler always goes. He always walks out. Just absolutely kills me. But right here, the CC's pulled. I dropped the poison. Everything's under rage. The bowlers are going to take that bow. I've got the AD down. Now, all I've got to do is get this queen. If I get this queen, it's a wrap. And I am going to get it. I was happy right here because I seen the end was near. I still got the queen's ability, but I started my low. And over in Sunny's, we use a spotter. So I had a spotter watching me at this point. I said, hey man, watch my queen. I'm gonna go in. And so I started going in. So my spotter was watching my queen, and here we go. So now I just need to get just the spells right here. I've got all the hounds committed at this point. One hound has already popped, and I brought the loons in a little late here, guys. But I was just kind of watching everything, and I kind of messed up right there and brought them in a little late. I'm saving this haste to get through to this next defenses, and they're going to end it the haste right here on this last AD, and then they're kind of going to cruise to the wizard tower. And that is a wrap, guys. This base is done. Let me speed it up. And that's I hope you guys in that attack and the other could see the difference. I'm going to show you a couple of more examples of shattered Gobolaloon versus cold-blooded Gobolaloon. Stay tuned. All right, and here we got another example of shattered Gobolaloon right here. And as you can see, he's going to get 2 AD and the queen and the CC. He can come in at a couple of different angles here and get that mission accomplished because the AD are all up in the core of the space. Matter of fact, this base can be hit a different way and take them all out. But he's using this comp and it works just fine. And let's see it go down right here by lockdown. He's just cutting that funnel. He's being very patient here. Wall breakers coming in. He's trickling them in one at a time. And the wizard tower is directed to the golem, so they were safe. And the cannon. Here comes his heroes and the bowlers. I am a little concerned about the bowlers. Now they finally redirected. It's kind of sketchy there for a minute. Here comes a jump. And that gets him into several compartments right here. The rage, and he saved that rage really deep. He's probably going to end up with a minimum of 3 defenses here, air defenses. Maybe even all 4. Not really sure. Well, there went that one. He had a bowler locked in on a defense, air defense, and he was taken out. Now the queen she's going to take the jump, and she did not jump in the core. So she's going to target that last AD here in a minute, and that is going to be what he needs. Look at here, there it goes, boom, it's down. Here comes the hounds. They're going to the last AD. And he's just going to start trickling these balloons in. He's got plenty of haste. He's got a heal that's going to get him through. He's got to haste it up. He's got to hurry up because that last hound is not going to last long at all. Now, that hound just needs to tank him through the rest of these defenses. And hopefully it'll pop. Probably will pop around the wizard tower. That'll be like really awesome. He's got 2 spells, guys. He doesn't even need them at this point. He needs that hound to pop. I don't know that I would have used that. I would have let it pop that hound, but it's okay. He still gets the base down. He might have been concerned with time. So he went ahead and hit those last 2 spells. That's a great job. Excellent planning and excellent execution. Alright guys, and here's our last example in our comparison video of cold-blooded Gobolaloon. And as you can see here, this base, just take a look and you will notice, just by what we talked about earlier in the video, you'll notice exactly why Flip Flop is going with a cold-blooded. As you can see, there's 3 AD here. He's not going to be able to get those with this attack. He's going to be able to get that 1 AD, the Queen, and the CC. Those are the things he's going to target with his kill squad. And now he's using those camps. Those are the biggest funneling part here. Boom. Funnel's made. He's cutting the other end with a baby drag. Gollum is tanking here, and that's going to get his king into the slot with that jump. And he is going to go to the Queen and take her down. King's ability used. Now the AD's down, and now it doesn't matter what happens to his Queen because the loon portion is ready. And the Queen's going to step up into the base, and she's going to get some more percentage here and take out that pesky archer tower. And now, unfortunately, Flip-Flop is going to have to fight the sweeper, and that is risky at times. If he could just get a pocket of those balloons to go over there and take that sweeper out, this base is wrecked. But it can't blow them all, so here we go. Flip-Flop's coming in. He's got a rage here. I'm sure he's saving that for probably the backside over there near the Tesla farm. I would probably imagine that was on his mind there. And now these balloons are trying to get to that blower, but I don't know that it's going to happen. So right here, Flip-Flop has committed the rest of his balloons into the attack. He's probably concerned about time. And right here, he's just going to save that last haste. He probably doesn't even need this haste. He really needs that hound to pop. So he's just letting his balloons fly at this point. And yeah, he did not need it. We're going to speed it up because this base is wrecked. There's a swag. And guys, my goal in this video was primarily to show you guys the difference in the use of base on a shattered Gobolaloon versus a cold-blooded Gobolaloon. And I hope in this video that we've established that and what the primary goals of the kill squads are. Because that's what you're looking for in a base. You're looking for what that base is giving you. If that base is giving you the Queen, 1 AD, and a CC, you use a cold-blooded Gobolaloon. As long as you can make the funnel, you have to make the funnel. So if you can get 2 AD, the Queen, the CC, then you could do a shattered. Now, if you could get 2 of the AD and the Queen and the CC steal with a gobo or a cold-blooded Gobolaloon, then use that because that's even better. You get through the base even better. But I mean, it just depends on the base. You basically got to read it and see what it's giving you. You look for the weakness with these two attacks. Look for what the base gives you and take it. And guys, with that being said, I hope this was helpful to you. Please like and subscribe. Give me some comments and let me know what I'm doing. If I'm doing right, doing wrong, you guys let me know and I'll try to improve. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I am out of here.